Hello, everyone. So I thought to present a very basic question in relation to what's been presented as a possible treatment, at least a temporary treatment for COVID-19. So to preface, I'm not a doctor. This is explaining the spiritual side of what we're currently experiencing, of what we're currently going through. So, and seeing in the news, and to make sense of these headlines. So the question is as follows. Why the hesitancy to promote zinc? Just now we're starting to see articles and videos and press conferences and all. They're starting to mention zinc. But previously they were mentioning the immunosuppressant, okay, azithromycin, okay, just in case there's some type of infection, okay, take care of that. But why was zinc left out? So this was a very puzzling. So in our discussion, if we're talking about strengthening the immune system, giving the immune system a boost, and we're talking about a mineral, so it would be nice if we found a correspondence between the immune system and minerals. Specifically now we're talking about zinc, but minerals in general that should relate in Kabbalah, in Jewish mysticism, to the immune system. So, as explained in Body, Mind, and Soul by Rabbi Ginsburg, the sphere, the divine channel that corresponds to the immune system in the body is the sphere of Hod. It's the divine channel of Hod, of acknowledgement, of thanksgiving. It's always important to give thanksgiving to God. Okay? So that I found this article also by my teacher, Rabbi Ginsburg, that it explains the array according to the Sfirot. Again, the divine channels, it's called also the tree of life, it's Chaim, is that you have carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Okay, so where does minerals line up? The sphere of Hod, the sphere of acknowledgement. Now the inner experience of the sphere of Hod, as we explained, is tamimut, is simplicity, sincerity, earnestness, wholeheartedness. So this is a very clear indication of what the hesitancy was. Zinc? That's such a simple solution. It's got to be more complicated than that. And this is what is posted on Dr. Zelenko's Facebook page. That is so simple. Save lives. Just make sure to include zinc. So first of all, let's explain a little bit about what it means that minerals relate to the sphere of Hod, of acknowledgement. I'm reading from this article and I'll link to it. Minerals correspond to the source of the emotive energy of sincerity inherent in understanding. So there's the principle that Bina extends to Hod, which in our context means the circulatory system extends down to Hod, which is the relationship between the circulatory system and now we're talking about the health of the immune system and zinc in particular, and minerals and then zinc in particular. Sincerity implies simplicity. In our context, alluding to simple inorganic chemical elements necessary for our bodies to function properly. As mentioned above, confidence and sincerity function together as two partners. In Kabbalah, they are depicted as two legs, neither of which, when walking, can function without the other. So we talked in previous videos about Zevulun, the tribe of Zevulun, and progress, and walking simply before God, and always placing God before us. Shavisi Hashem Lenegdi Samira, always placing God before us. One of the most important examples. Okay, so then it goes into talking. But so this is a very simple, inorganic, chemical element necessary for our bodies to function properly. And we talked about the thought to have in mind that light should permeate every cell of the body. That with our simple faith that God should heal and permeate every cell of our body. So if we need extra assistance for the zinc to come into our cells, and we said also that zinc corresponds to a light reaction specifically with infertility. So also realizing giving birth to our potential, right? So if we need help with that, if we need help with our fertility mindset, our spiritual fertility mindset, so then we have this immunosuppressant to help. And if God forbid there's some type of a reason for azithromycin, so then we have that just in case. But the first, this all begins, and it could be that in many cases that a person is just needs zinc. So simple, right? And again, I'm not a doctor, but this is Dr. Zelenko emphasizes that it's the zinc that's entering the cell that is what's helping the immune system to fight against COVID-19.